Hello there. Anybody out there gonna sit here and wait for a couple people to show up if they show up. Just chat for a couple minutes. I have a couple things different I'm going to do today. I did a video the other day trying to show some of the screenshots that I had that didn't work out the way I planned it to. So I made a little slideshow of some things, and I'll show that and comment on them as it goes and pause it in the midst. Yeah, that's my co-host, my cat. And I also, as I show in, hello there, Roger. How are you today? As it says there, I have a little song that I wrote. That I recorded as I was writing it. About a 2.5 minute song that I wrote here. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's awful. Why are you feeling like shit? Excuse me. I have a phone call. Rang once and hung up. Yeah. No, I'm not going to call you back. I'm sorry you're not feeling very well. I don't. Is it a health issue or something you'd like to come on and voice your opinion about or something? Maybe. That's kind of what I plan on today. Is a little bit of friendly conversation or whatnot. Well, that's what I mean. That's basically what this episode's going to be about. I mean, we all know that the gang stalker groups focus on somebody and they're relentless and they spew BS and drama and it just kind of helps to talk about it. So I'm gonna post a link for people to come up here if they feel like talking about it, about something that's bothering them, and give them a chance to talk about what's happening in their life, good, bad, indifferent, or whatever. I've been having an issue with, several issues with the people stalking me, constantly with the electronic harassment and all that. But I just, I know this is my channel, and that's what I'm doing is trying to get the word out about gang stalkers and all that. But other people's testimony can't hurt. In raising awareness of the really crappy things people are doing. Actually, right now, I think since there's nothing really happening yet, I'm going to go ahead and show my little video I made. Let's see if I can share my screen here. I'm going to share a video file. I want to preview it because I'm not sure it's the right one. But I think it is because it is the latest thing I just did. Hopefully people like it. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can you see my screen? First of all, can you see my screen? Can you see what I'm sharing there? Can you see my face there? Anybody? Okay. Then that's what you're gonna see here. You're gonna hear it. Okay, let me start this at the beginning. And I'm gonna play it. Oh, you don't see anything? You don't see me sitting there? Let me see if I can figure this out here. Okay, just you were seeing a picture. You were seeing a picture of my face, right? Hello, Alan. So you were seeing a picture of my face, right? When I shared that. It was showing a picture of my face. How about that? Is that better? Yeah, I'm gonna. Here we go. Be writing. Hope you enjoy this. A song here, and it's gonna be called right here on YouTube. You said something wrong, nobody knows. Something you said it was right here on YouTube. They were crying about you were lying, and we're always trying to say something to you. Something went wrong. It said about you right here on YouTube. You tried to do mama, you said that was drama, and you didn't think they were just plain Obama. Did you do it and you just went through it? You know that there's nothing to it on YouTube. They said you were bad and then they got mad. And then they got mad and you said they're bad and something is wrong here on YouTube. Cried to your wife and said it's not right, and you said that I don't give a shit on YouTube. You were the one that tried it too long. You did the wrong right here on YouTube. And it's going to be something like that, and I'm going to work on it. Yeah, that was just a quick run and to kind of get the feel for the song I was writing and get it out there. It's basically about all the drama shit that happens on YouTube. I mean, you know, I mean, all the lies, the slander, the banter, the shaming, the blaming, you know, I mean, it just, you know, and I just have to say that it's just like everyday thing anymore. I mean, and it just spirals into a big fucking mess. Sorry about my French there, but and I I just don't get it. You know, that's what my point is with that. It's kind of a funny song, but you know, I mean, the part where it cried to your mama, you said it was drama. You tend to think they just blame Obama, you know, and right here on YouTube. Well, thanks, Alan. I'm glad you like it. That's just the first time I played it. I mean, I said here that I that was the whole thing. That was the first time I played it, and the first part of it, I hadn't even written it yet. That was me writing part of it. Um, but I'll refine it and make it better. And but that was just a first run that I recorded on my video here. But it 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 kind of, you know, gets to the heart of a lot of stuff right here on YouTube about you know, people lying about you and slandering you and spewing crap about you, you know. Thank you. Just 4 chords. G, C, D, and A. Well, starts out in A, goes to C, and then G, and then D. But um, I I I posted the link there. I mean, I was hoping that Roger might want to come up here and talk about what's happening to him. I mean, he says something about he has the drones outside, and I'd like to hear that right out of his mouth. Actually, don't have to have a camera. You can, you know, you can do like I'm doing here. I mean, um, you can do like this, or you can do like, like I'm doing with the avatar. Either way, it's easy. But what I am going to do right now, I guess, is I've got some screenshots of I never heard any bad. I'm the guy that split screen 4 to 5 nights again with Perp Guy talking to us from Cali. What do you mean? You were talking to Perp Guy? Actually, the person that came on and talked to us the other night. See, right now I'm gonna share another video file, and this one's gonna be of the screenshots that I have of some really bizarre things that my gang stalkers have been doing here. Nope, that's not it. That's not the one. That's the same one I just shared. Gotta find it. Here it is. Now, right here, well, I'm gonna go back. Right here, you see where that says this person right here? Well, this crap that he's saying to this guy, Zillion OP, about I hope you die, you're the scum of the earth if the earth, and I hope I hear your screams as you burn in hell. You aren't worth the shit stuck to your fake wheelchair tires. I hope you become a vegetable in a gruesome accident so you can be what you really claim to be. This son of a bitch right here lives next door to me. And he's always talking crap about I'm not disabled, I wasn't in the Navy, to all the rest of the gang stalkers, and which are a couple of them living here in the neighborhood where I live here. And he says crap like this shit to me all the time, how I have herpes, I'm gay, and just, he's a scumbag. And that's that guy. Now next here, this right here, do you see where that says Scott L. Schmear, deceased? This is a profile that these freaking scumbags made about me on Radaris. I didn't make this profile. I didn't create this crap. I didn't create this, and none of these people, I've never used a synonym, Scott Lee R, Scott Schmer, never used none of that. I'm not related to anybody named Reed, Doherty, Reed, none of those. None of these people are, are my relatives. I know this person. I know a couple people in here, but I'm not related to them. And they created this profile. Yeah, they're the worst. And have me as deceased. Well, I called this place. I called this place and said, hey, I'm not deceased. I'm not related to any of these people, right? None of these. I've never had any aliases such as these. And sorry. And I want you to remove this. Well, they said, well, if you can't provide us with the address and and other pertinent information as to the creating of this profile, we can't remove it, which I couldn't because I didn't create it. And so there's that. One second. Now I'm back. Now going back to the Twitter thing, that's my new Twitter. That's the Twitter. I deactivated my other Twitter because I was just getting hundreds and hundreds of memes and slander stuff from all kinds of people that were in here in the comic book community right here on YouTube. It's kind of why I wrote the song right here on YouTube. And I deactivated that Twitter because they'd hacked into it and all this crap. Now here we're going to go on to another screenshot. This is a clip from I did a video a couple videos back showing that this picture right here, that's my picture, that's me drawing it, right? That's my name. I never was on a Zoom with these people. I didn't give them permission to use me on a Zoom. And, you know, I reported this crap. And they used me on a Zoom. They did it on another show, and I should have recorded that, but I didn't do it. But I'm sure there's more of them. It's just, it's pretty horrible. Well, the guy I'm talking about, he's the one that actually assaulted me with a hatchet. That Ian jerk. Here's another copy of that Radaris platform, and this is a been verified type shit. This has been verified, and you can under been verified, and it's not me. And here you were, it said this person says you got nothing. They were talking about me not having any kind of proof that they're stalking me, and this is talking about that Ian playing the stupid game League of Legends, and he was, I guess, talking about using my name on there. I said I just ruined the login since I played it one day and never played it again and never intend to, and I left myself signed in on that game. And I don't play that game. I never played it hardly at all. My icon there is my drawing too. Now here's another thing. This is the screenshots I was trying to show about how as I was posting comments, they were removing them as fast as I posted them. These already should have 15 comments there. And every time I posted this crap right here where it says, "You evil witch Rhonda Bujanowski, don't you ever call me a racist, you witch you. Come into my home saying the N-word, and I told you never say that around me, you evil scum. You are the ones that use the N-word. I never say that fucking word. I don't use that word. I don't like that word. I don't use that word." But that's just one of the screenshots. Here's another one where I put a timestamp under it, and it's gone. It was gone. Then that was the last one. This was the one before that. And then here's another one coming up right here. I timestamped them. They removed it. Every time I posted that comment, they removed it. If it says 17 comments, there is not 17 comments here. There's only 6. And then I said, I just took print screens of them removing my comments on my own page in succession, right? And I did it again, right? Look how many comments there are. There's 19 comments, but there's only 6. This is all the comments. This whole list right here. It says that's all the comments. And you can also look at my tabs in my homepage and my channel. they removed my discussion tab. I had, you know, testimony and documentation where I'd been saying what they've been doing to me. Well, thankfully, I've been saying a lot of it on Facebook, so I have that documented too. And I just, you know, these people are sick. They're scum. They're just worthless, evil humans. Now there's that screenshot of him again. But there's another one of that. So it's starting over. So I'm just going to remove that. I'm done with that. But those are some of the things that these freaking animals do. And yeah, just constant slander and just harassment. Um, uh, just the things that they say that they're going to kill me and my family. They come they come outside and say stuff outside to me. So I'll yell out the window, "Go fuck yourself." Sorry to say the word, but that's what I'm telling them. And using the V2K, when I say the F word, when I say F you, they change it to gonna fucking kill you. That's what they say I'm saying to everyone. And they say I say the N word all the time. And they say I call them assholes, but they say I call them ass whores. It's just they manipulate what what you might have thought to them, you know, because they can see what you're thinking with their neural monitoring, and they change every thought you form to suit what they want people to hear. And that is no bullshit. I'm not kidding. And it's just the way they are with it. Uh, and that's just the way they are. I just, it's just a constant, like you said, a constant slander bombardment. Well, thank you for saying my drawings are great. You said you were just drawing. What do you draw quite a bit? What kind of stuff do you draw? Well, yeah, you can it's continuous though. It's not, and I wish I'd been filming, but one of the people who came to my house was following me in his black pickup, and it's someone that used to come on my channel when I was doing the drawing thing, and he followed me around at night with his lights off. He followed me around in the daytime, and you know, and um, just nuts. And I just hello TL. Oh well, I could share you something uh about fantasy football. They use my name on fantasy football. They have they have my name on a fantasy football soccer team, using my name as one of the fantasy football players. I mean, let me see if I can find it, and I'll share that crap. I'll share it. I'll share it. Right here. I'll share this right here. You look at this crap. Look at this crap. Look at that. Do you see that? Can you see that? See my name right here? As a fantasy Liverpool, FCIA, SoCal, Irvine. And this is an actual team. You can call and email and all this crap. Can you see that shit? They use my name. They have my name. Yeah, right here. That's my name right there. And it's just freaking ridiculous what these nut jobs are doing here. It's just, um, I, I mean, I called this number and I said, hey, I left a message, I'm Scott Schmear. What the hell am I doing on your roster here? What am I doing on your roster right fucking here? Well, let me go back here and I'll show you another thing. Let me find it. Another thing. Uh, it was it was it was the LA Galaxy, an actual soccer team. Irvine football, right? That's me. That's me right here that they have in this crap. And I'll look at the roster here. Right there. See that shit? See that crap? I, I I've never played soccer in my my freaking life, and I don't know what that's about. I just don't get it. Um, let's see. I think that's the other one. Let me look here. There's another one in here. I found it. Had me listed as one of the players for LA Galaxy, which is a world soccer team. I can't find it right now, but anyway, and that's just searching my name. So here, let me just say, when when you're being gang stalked, you need to cover your ass and search yourself because these fucking people are crazy. Um, there's no telling what else. I've frozen my credit. I've done so much stuff to to try and protect myself from these people. It's just ludicrous. The stuff that they do is just ludicrous. Um, uh, like I said, I changed my format here a little bit, and like I have some other things that I want to share, but I'm not going to share them this time because I just I want to spread it out. Um, because little tidbit here and there, and um, I just hello Irvin, how are you? I'm doing. I guess. Did you hear the song? Did you listen to the song? Did you hear the Right Here on YouTube song that I'm writing? That I'm gonna refine a little bit. Uh, I probably should have saved that until later in this broadcast, but uh, I hello Caleb, how are you today? Yeah, this icon right here with Christopher Reeve, Linda Carter, and Adam West. I drew that. I drew that myself. I penciled it, and um, it's completely 100% original work. Um, everything I've shown on my that slideshow I did is original work of mine. Um, even though some might be a homage to someone else's idea or whatever, I'm not taking credit for someone else's idea, but the artwork itself is mine. But 99% of them are all my original ideas and artwork. But and a couple of them are such as Paladin and Dark Matter were borrowed from me to create other uh, comic comic characters and stolen from me in the overview and the overall character itself were stolen, and the idea of the comic were stolen. Um, got it. Oh, well, thank you. Well, see that's part of why I've been targeted. I think is because um, they like this picture right here. I mean, and my other artwork there, the gang stalkers are always talking on B2K how that's my artwork and that I stole it from them, and I'm like bullcrap, and they're always stealing my music, using my lyrics and the songs I think up before I can get them put down in a format. So that's why I basically did this last song. I did it on the fly to have it recorded, and you know basically poor man's copyright. That just basically did that right here. Come here. Back again. Sorry, took a left away for a minute. But uh, I could share the link again if anybody wants to come up and like I said, and share the story or anything here. Like, I really wouldn't mind hearing from Roger there about what's going on with him. Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. I have some other ideas for inventions that I one's a one's an engine that doesn't require any fuel and self-charging, and another one is basically a, a, a like a photon computer where it would use light information. It wouldn't actually be a hard drive. It would be it's not actually having a hard drive. It has crystals where information is printed on them with light, and it has none of and all the information is done uh, through a fiber optic network, basically the processor and everything. Um, there's a couple others, I've mentioned them. I posted on my Twitter to Tesla my idea for uh, taking all the drivetrain and axles and creating a stator generator out of every one of them and charging any of your batteries that way using the axles. You're already going to be turning the axles, so you could uh, construct them into a stator generator and generate power from the power you're consuming. Um, uh, I've warned them and I've talked to them about it, but I don't try to hammer it home. I've warned them about it and how they've threatened my family and my friends and all that. But a couple of them believe me. Yeah. Uh, my wife believes me, but some of the stuff to her is, it's just bizarre and hard to deal with. But yeah. But yeah, as far as that James Walbert, I'm not surprised they steal your intellectual property. That's what they're doing with me. So that's basically why I did the song on the fly there, wrote it on the fly, and posted it up here right away, so that that's where it is. But I don't really I don't know what you can you can't stop that, because you don't, with the remote neural monitoring, there's no kind of firewall you can put on your head. I mean, you can't stop them from stealing your ideas when they can link directly to your your neurons, and just in your visual cortex, and see everything you're thinking. Yeah, it's definitely hard to believe unless you're going through it. That's a problem with it. Um, but I do have a hope that with the Havana syndrome, which is the same technology, I'm adamant about that. That whoever's doing that to the CIA agents and the diplomats, it's the same technology, and it's gonna get outed sooner or later. Just wish it was sooner than later. Another main problem I've talked about is there's been no precedent set in the judicial system to deal with gang stalking. I mean, like, if you talk to a lawyer about it, the minute you bring up gang stalking, they're like, "Oh, I can't really help you." They they, they just blow you right off. Even if you have proof and stuff, they have no desire to try and file a case on that, because a lawyer wants to make money off a case. He doesn't want to. That's what he's there for. He's not. The principle of the thing doesn't help him. But as precedents might be set, um, we can hope that someday it'll be a thing where they're getting prosecuted for doing this crap. And as it is, the main thing with gang stalkers is they use their anonymity and the ability to not be trackable, and since it is basically almost nigh impossible to prove a lot of the stuff. But when they do stuff like they've done here that I've presented, with your identity and trying to manipulate your identity, um, IDX has came up with an article about Frankenstein fraud, which, in my opinion, is the aspect of the cyber crime that they're using. Is they'll use parts of your identity and your information history to create a fictitious identity, so they can get credit, start bank accounts, and other things with a fictitious identity, using your information, your real information, but creating a fictitious identity that doesn't lead back to you or to them. So they'll run up a shit ton of money on credit or a bank loan and never pay it back. and, or mess with your credit or buy cars, homes, whatever, and get away with it. Life insurance. See, that's what I'm thinking with this that profile I just showed you that says I'm deceased. I'm obviously not dead. I'm breathing here. I'm talking to you. I'm obviously not deceased, but that profile has a picture of me, has my name, my age, um, places I've lived. It's me, but it's not me. And it says I'm deceased, so I'm wondering if that was some kind of insurance scam that they pulled off, saying I died. So yeah, I'm certain there's so many, and all your information I'm sure is available on the dark web for sale, because like I showed you those other things with that, um, uh, I've shown about a person in Oklahoma with my name that was arrested for all kinds of heinous crimes, which isn't me. I've never lived in Oklahoma. Never even, I don't think I've ever been to Enid, Oklahoma. Um, and any of the people with the same last name as me that were connected to him, I had a couple of them on my friends list that I thought, oh, maybe, they have the same name as me. Maybe they're my family, and they added me as a friend. And I removed them because they're connected to this character that was a heinous criminal. What do you mean? Did what to 30,000 of its workers? The insurance scam or what? What are you talking about? I I was going to share something to do with my Facebook profile that where they had hacked it, and I created a profile for my deceased brother that I didn't add any information on, but they added a bunch to it. But it has pictures of people and their names, and I'm not gonna put, until I edit it. I'm not gonna share that until I edit out people that are innocent and not involved with any of it. I'm not gonna post any of their information. But the people that are doing this to me, I ain't got no problem. They've been slandering and doxing the shit out of me. I'm not going to even worry about it. I mean, like that Twitter post right there. Um, but yeah, and didn't tell. Took out dead peasant life insurances and didn't tell them. Yeah, gosh. Who was the beneficiaries? Walmart? People of Walmart? I hadn't heard about that. But pretty interesting that they would do that. Um, Widow received by accident, told to give it to the manager. Yeah, so whoever working for them were taking the benefits. That's pretty nasty. That should have been a big deal. Big enough that I'd have heard about it instead of not hearing about it. You know, I mean, do I like any TI groups? I haven't joined any. I'm not saying I don't like them, but I haven't joined any. No. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I haven't went out looking for any. I mean, if someone was trying to organize a group to, oh well, I follow PAX International, yeah. So I guess I am part of that group. I have joined their newsletter and stuff. But yeah, Targeted Justice, PAX International, yeah. I think I did join that group. I'm not for sure. I don't know if I joined the group, but I am getting their newsletter. And I signed their petition that they were sending out. I think that was them. And I look at change.org. But did you? And how did that go? Were there quite a few people there? Yeah, she sounds like good people. I've watched her program. I haven't seen anything from her in a long time. She hasn't posted any videos in several months. Wouldn't mind seeing something from her to see what's going on. But haven't really seen anything that much. She had someone on her program one time. I can't remember his name, but he's got like a community he's building up, trying to give TIs a safe place to stay, to get away from any kind of, of the gang stalking harassment. Can't remember his name. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time that she's posted anything. Haven't heard anything. No. I don't really. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get somebody else to come in here and talk a little bit, because I just, hearing myself talk is, you know what I mean. I like to hear other perspectives on the situation. And and get a little more experience and other people, and other people's testimonies, and a little more insight as to aspects of what they're dealing with, if they're different or similar to what I myself am dealing with and other TIs I've talked to are dealing with. You can split? What do you mean? You don't have to split. uh, but I basically wanted to get those screenshots up and talk a little bit about what's happening and show that song. Maybe talk to some people. But talking to you is good. But anyway, it doesn't really have to be that way. Yeah. Odyssey says somebody's a noob. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Kind of funny. How old are you, Odyssey? You older than me? You old enough to call me a noob? It's ridiculous. But that's all right. I mean, you know. So come on. Are you over 54 years old? I mean, I'll respect you calling me a noob if you are, but if you're not, I'm just not going to pay attention to that. uh, the other day, I was sitting here, just sitting here, not doing anything. So I didn't go live or anything, and and there was like a big ruckus over me posting that last video with Dick Fire on it, and oh, you shouldn't have used that. You shouldn't have shown that. Blah, blah, blah. I started crying and whining, this and that. And I said, well, you shouldn't have put me on it when I've never used a Zoom, never been on a Zoom with them. But yeah. Yeah. So you're a noob. You're a noob at life. But that's all right. You'll grow up someday. Um, uh, but it was just funny. They were getting all aggressive on the V2K about it, talking about, oh, we got you. We're gonna sue you, and we're gonna do this and that. And I said, well, what are you waiting for? I mean, what are you waiting for? But that's usually the general spiel that they spit at you. You didn't hear about what, Alan? You can look back at the video if you want. I showed their the whole video where they had had somebody in there using video or whatever of me drawing. Oh no, well, it was them spewing it at me on B2K, so that was that drama about the video I posted. You hurt his business. And I said, what? Well, shouldn't go putting, people on there that didn't give your permission or were even asked when they weren't even on the internet at the time. I wasn't even on the internet. I had no internet. I had no computer at the time when that video in question was broadcast. There was another one that I found with this in the same respect, where I wasn't even online anymore at the time for like 9 months, 6 or 8 or 9 months. But it has me drawing that picture, the icon that I drew of Han and Chewie, the picture I drew with Han and Chewie, has me sitting there drawing it. But I've never been on Zoom. I've never downloaded Zoom, never used a Zoom. I've never been in a Zoom meeting with anyone ever. And they had me in a Zoom, or someone using, recorded video of me or something in a Zoom. But it's, that's just the thing. Like I've shown you, they've done some really, crazy shit to me, and that's why I tell everybody else, if you're a target, you need to search yourself. I mean, because they're doing stuff to you that you might not even know about. And some of those things, like that Redaris, I just stumbled on that, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And there I am. I'm deceased now because of that. And it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I was trying to do something with my art and my ideas for comics, back in 2018, and that, and then this shit happened to get me targeted from the contest I was on, where they were flat out stealing my idea for Paladin and using it for some other. I'm not even going to mention the name. I'm not going to put a plug in for that guy. But you can look at the video, Drawn and Quartered number 45, where I was a guest on the show. Yeah. Anyway, well, what's that link? I might go look at it. Is that porn? Might go look at it. The best girls in the world? Are you sure? Are you sure they're the best? I mean, do they look better than like Karina Hart? Somebody like that? I mean, really, if they look like that, I might click the link, buddy. I mean, red-blooded man, if you don't like looking at naked girls, there's something wrong with you. Well, maybe not. I'm not going to say there's something wrong with you, but you might not be hetero. Yeah, well, Not really interested in that, Alan. I'd rather remember I'd rather remember him as an Olympian, to be honest. When he's running around with his arms in the air when he won all those medals. But yeah, that being said, and all that, this has been an hour and 5 minutes. I'm gonna take my leave from YouTube right here on YouTube for now, and prepare for the next live and have some more evidences, and I might write another song. Who knows? Maybe we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, you have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your week. So, have a good night. Sayonara.